Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Sakura here, back with another Sailor Moon Crystal episode review. And boy does it feel like a long time since the last episode. But anyway, yeah, this episode was titled Act 11, Reunion, Endymion. And the episode starts off with Usagi dreaming of the Moon Kingdom and seeing Mamoru there and her chasing after him, but then Luna wakes her up and she looks at his pocket watch again. Still sad that she doesn't know what's happening to him or exactly where he is. And Luna feels pretty bad for her. And Usagi then hugs Luna, tells her that she loves her very much, and it's very, very sweet. Luna is just, aside from the other Senshi, Luna is her best friend and confidant, so yeah, it's nice to see that. We didn't see that much in the original anime, did we? So yeah. And feeling a little bit better, Usagi decides to go ahead and make sure she gets dressed and everything and ready for school. And right before she's about to head off, Luna just reminds her that she can tell her anything, no matter what. So once again, Luna is awesome, and one great friend. So yeah, Usagi's, of course, very thankful and says she knows, and heads off. Usagi then talks about the silver crystal and what her mother, Queen Serenity, had told her, that the power of the crystal depends all on her emotion, basically. So that she really needs to cheer up and find a way to activate its power. And then she bumps into someone who looks quite familiar. It seems to be Mamoru, possibly, but Usagi, knowing that he's been taken away, brushes it off at first. Mamoru, or the person who seems to be Mamoru, then walks up to Motoki and his friend and actually brainwashes Motoki and takes Motoki's friend's place that was with him, and says his name is Endo. Not good. And then the scene switches to the inner Senshi going to Ami-chan's place, and it's really nice. It's all clean and just really a very nice apartment building. So yeah, because they're going to have a nice sleepover. And Minako was hilarious. She actually brought the sword from the Moon Kingdom with her. It was pretty darn funny. And Ami actually decides to perform a kind of experiment. She actually has a diamond and has Minako try to hit it. And the diamond actually shatters. And for those of you who don't know, diamond is actually the strongest crystal that we have on Earth, obviously. So for a diamond to break, this sword has got to be extremely powerful and made out of a very, very, very hard stone. And Ami theorizes that it might be made of some kind of poisonous stone, maybe. Usagi, meanwhile, had dozed off and was sleeping. I think it must have been in Ami-chan's room. And she begins to dream again and then wakes up and decides that she wants to go to the arcade. And when she gets there, she does feel like something has drawn her there. And when she walks in, she realizes that for some reason her heart is pounding again. And that's when she sees Motoki and Mamoru, supposedly, at the Sailor V game. And she, of course, freaks out. And Luna is actually also watching. I guess she followed her. And seeing this person that looks like Mamoru and is coming up to Usagi, she calls the other Senshi. And when they see him, they're also quite suspicious. And they all agree that they gotta try to keep Usagi away from this guy because something is definitely off. Meanwhile, while playing the Sailor V video game with this person named Endo, he nearly brainwashes her when she's about to leave, trying to find out the secrets of the hideout for the Senshi, and Usagi manages to leave before she blabs out where everything is. Thank goodness, but she does worry that, I could accidentally reveal where our hideout is and endanger everybody. Oh boy, I gotta be careful. So yeah. Noticing that, Makoto, Maka-chan, she actually goes in later that day and tries to figure out what's going on and confronts Endo and asks, "What are you doing to our Usagi?" And she ends up hypnotized. And everyone goes down to the secret base. I guess Mako-chan alerted them somehow that something was wrong. And she pretends that she was attacked and that, once again, Usagi needs to stay away from this guy, only to find out that she too was hypnotized. So yeah. We then see that Tuxedo Kamen, or Endo, Mamo-chan, whatever you want to call him, and Motoki are both now down in the secret base because after Mako-chan got hypnotized, she let them in. So yeah, everyone transforms, Venus first, and then we get to see her speech, which was cool. Why she still doesn't have the Henshin pen like the others yet is a mystery to me, though. I would have thought that after Usagi was revealed as the princess that she would have it, but I guess not. No big deal, though. And we actually see her use Venus Love-Me Chain for the first time in this series, and it's actually pretty darn cool. Not quite as cool of a sequence as the original anime, but it was still a pretty darn cool attack, and it seems to actually be a little more effective. In the original anime, it was usually used to just restrain an enemy, really, or it was kind of more just to stop an enemy from moving and stay still. But in this anime, it's actually pretty good, and it shocks the enemy while they're tied up. So yeah, pretty cool. And Usagi is, of course, attacked, and the silver crystal is taken off of her neck because she has it around her neck on the chain. Remember, her father did that for her? So yeah. And because of that, everyone is just scrambling, trying to get the silver crystal back, and yeah. Luna then comes up and tells Usagi that she's got to fight, that Mamoru was taken by the Dark Kingdom. He is not the one that she loves anymore, because Luna, being Usagi's partner, knows the person she loves, and it's not him anymore. So Luna actually goes on the attack and ends up hurt. Looks to be hurt pretty bad, too. So Usagi is devastated because it's Luna. It's her best friend other than the Senshi. So yeah, now pretty darn angry, she decides to transform. And then she goes once again to check on Luna, trying to tell her to wake up. And it's pretty sad. But Usagi then uses her, actually, when Usagi is trying to get Luna to wake up, the silver crystal does sort of react. But to restore Mako-chan back to normal, and Luna, she goes ahead and uses her moon healing escalation, and they both seem to be okay now. Mako-chan is still knocked out, but yeah. Then Queen Beryl shows up in the secret base, and yeah, Mamoru still has the silver crystal in his hand. He was able to get it, and Queen Beryl introduces herself to the Senshi and says that she's going to make the base their grave and that she's going to get rid of them, and that the Moon Princess, she addresses her as Princess Serenity, Usagi, she says that she probably would want to die by Mamoru's hand, Tuxedo Mask. Or no, she says Endymion, his past life name. And Usagi had begun to think that it wasn't him, but now she knows that it really was the whole time. So she is really just, oh no, it really is Mamoru, and now I have to actually fight him. So yeah, poor Usagi. The emotional pain just won't seem to stop for her, will it? Not yet. But that is pretty much where the episode ends, with Usagi realizing that this isn't a fake Mamoru, it is actually him. So yeah. And quite an episode. Just, you can't help but feel really bad for what Usagi is going through. She really, really loves Mamoru, and she's just been he's been completely taken away from her. So it's devastating to her. But yeah, very good episode. I'm still really looking forward to seeing Chibiusa though. I don't remember how many more episodes there are until the Queen Beryl arc is over. But considering that Act 12 is titled Queen Italia, we're getting really, really close to the end. So yeah, I can't wait to see that final battle. It's going to be good. That much I'm pretty positive about. But yeah, that is my episode review. I hope you enjoyed it. And things are really heating up now, aren't they? So yeah, I will see you guys next Sailor Moon Crystal review.